Everyone, it is me, Johnson Chan, and hopefully everyone had a very good weekend. Let's see, get shareable link. So I just need to, let me see. Just need to go live. Live now. Is it over due to flash crash? Let's see. So I just gotta. I guess I should have actually, put the title pre-made on my thing. Let's see. Oh man, I forgot to write BTC and crypto so I could farm a few extra views on Twitter. So let me go do that real quick. Crypto. Yeah, I'll do crypto crash, and I'll delete the old one here. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a really good weekend, because I certainly did. In fact, I had to do another stream on Saturday in case you missed it. And Bitcoin Clown World. I don't even know what number this is. So, a lot of work, well, relatively speaking for myself, and, of course I was looking more at Metaverse Pro and all that, managing money and whatever, so, we'll get into all that. Alright, so unless you've been living under a rock, which might actually have been a good thing, actually. Bitcoin had like a pretty crazy flash crash starting Friday night, New York City time approximately, and it happened around midnight, 12:30 a.m. when I had to go to bed, which annoyed me greatly, because I had to go to bed, but I want to see the action, because the action was just happening. But anyway, we'll talk about this, but it seems like crypto has kind of stabilized a little bit, but there's still a pretty strong chance there might be a lot more pressure. But with that being said, this final pressure hopefully won't be too bad because the RSIs are already, and we're gonna probably look at a bunch of coins because I actually just want to see a snapshot of the RSIs of everything. Like everything just got like just decimated. So at some point the dumping is gonna stop because there's nothing left to dump with, right? All the panic people, all the whatever people have sold off. Everyone sold off. That's like paper hens and scared and inexperienced or whatever. Or my preferred word, cowardly. And we'll get into this too. Like the fear and greed index is already pretty much bottomed out. Alright, so let's see, let's get right into it. But yeah, the one thing that I'm really concerned about is the supposed Black Swan event. That's the only thing I'm a little concerned about, which I mentioned in depth on Saturday. So, I still think it might be Evergrande in China, but Beijing's already working with them because they have to, so that like they all don't go to zero. So I think Beijing will get a handle on the Evergrande situation. So we just have to worry about whatever's coming down the pipeline. Hopefully it'll just be nothing, because obviously that would be the best scenario. So Bitcoin searches for last week is finalizing at 17. Now because of this flash crash, when we get this week's Google trend data for Bitcoin searches, I'm pretty sure this number is going to go below even 17. So that means we're going to be really good. Like, this bull run is going to be like 2013 because there was never a peak, right? It was just like a little bit of whatever, and then that's it. And then, crypto and Bitcoin's under so much pressure all the time, which is very frustrating because I do want to exit my options positions, both in my stock market account and my Ledger X. Like just stock market, regulated stock markets and derivative markets, it's all fake. It's all manipulated. That's why the fucking piece of shit SEC is approving derivatives, but not the spot exchange, like where you can actually buy actual Bitcoin through an ETF, because they know that people will lose money, and that's the whole point. Like it's such a manipulated F-word rigged system, and it's just like so effing evil. But if we can still get lucky, Bitcoin hits 100 grand like Plan B says, but I mean, at the rate things are going, that's obviously not going to happen because everyone's just too scared. Now, there's always a super pump after crashes like this, and we had that earlier this year throughout the whole year. But it is a very frustrating experience because it's like 95% of the time everything's crashing, and then that 5% it goes straight up. It's just so annoying and stupid. It's like, but what are you gonna do? So anyway, that's Bitcoin searches. So I'm expecting everything's going to be down this week, unless of course Bitcoin prices pump. Buy Bitcoin surprisingly is at 13, so I'm still thinking this might dip a little bit this week. But however, people might actually buy again. So I mean, this number is already pretty low, so I don't think it could drop down to like maybe 7 to 9, right? But yeah, I don't know. I do think people are gonna buy people are buying this dip, including other whales. So we'll see how this pans out. People are not worried as much about inflation because apparently oil and gas prices are going down a little bit. Because when I go to Burger King, there's also a gas station nearby, so I always look at the price of gas, and it actually went down 6 cents, 6 to 12 cents. So I guess people are like, well, okay, inflation's not, under control. But obviously, you and I know the real truth. This inflation's, is spiraling out of control. Then you combine that with the devaluation of the dollar and the, Federal Reserve buying up assets because they haven't updated the data yet. Yeah, you can expect prices to continue going up. I'm noticing the shrinkflation too. Like for the same amount of money, the bag of chips, for example, is actually 0.25 less ounces. So it's getting smaller and smaller. Oh, but the bag is just as big because obviously people don't actually check anything. Well, even if they did, they still buy it anyway, including me, because what am I going to do? Just not buy chips if I really want potato chips? Which I really should not be eating because, I'm back at 182 pounds. So it's like, it's so effing hard to drop weight. All right? So, but, I'll keep working at it. I'll eventually lose the weight. It'll just be freaking an uphill struggle. All right, so anyway, let's see. Fear and Greed Index went from 18 to 16. So as I said, it does look like Fear and Greed is pretty much bottoming out because people are just like, yeah, F this, F Bitcoin, F crypto, F whatever, dump it all. So, and that's reflected in the, prices over here. All right, so this is pretty good. I mean, because again, as I said, the less at some point you can't dump anymore because everyone who's like a scared little coward, an F word, is basically selling at a loss, and they deserve to lose money for being like cowardly, right? And that's a lesson that everyone always has to learn, especially in crypto markets, right? People think this is pretty bad, and yeah, it can feel bad, and I know I'm complaining about it internally, but again, Bitcoin normally drops, and really crypto drops like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%, 90%. Like Bitcoin is only down, let's see, what was Bitcoin before? 54,000? Bitcoin's only basically down like 10, 15%, like it says in the 7-day thing. That's like absolutely nothing. That's like absolutely nothing. All right? Back when Bitcoin was at like $1,200 and it crashes to $100, all right, that was the real volatility, and I didn't even care at the time because I was like, oh, okay, I can still mine Bitcoin on my crappy video card, all right. So it wasn't all that bad, but obviously I have extensive years of experience. Actually, I probably now have 10 years of experience. I officially have a decade of experience in cryptocurrencies specifically, and I have like 20 years experience investing and trading, losing a lot of effing money. So this is like just nothing. It's like nothing to me. Well, it's not that it's not nothing, but I understand everything. So it's like, all right, well, it's just another day at the office. It's a shitty day at the office, but it's still another day at the office. So you're just going to have to ride the bear. So, all right, but this is good. This is good. It looks like everything's bottoming out. So if there is one more wave of pressure, it's going to have to be a significantly negative fundamental event. And then yeah, we're gonna take a massive hit, but it will probably be the last hit. So I'm just kind of hoping that does not happen because I want this shit to go back up. I'm sure you do too. So we'll just have to see what happens. We also have a little bit of uncertainty with December 8th, which is, I believe, Wednesday. Yep, that's what the calendar says. Because that's when the congressional hearing is coming. So, We'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't expect anything bad, but actually I expect good things to come out of it. So I think it should be okay. Also, I don't know when the Fed's going to speak this month, if they are speaking this month. So I don't see anything on the front page of Yahoo about that. All right, so stock markets are a little bit weird. So everything's pretty much up a decent amount except the Nasdaq, and that's actually pretty healthy. The Dow is already up like a really good amount of points. So, okay, so that's actually good. And then, of course, here's idiot Yahoo trying to pump more Omicron moronic fear. And I'm glad that a lot of people are actually just calling bullshit on it. So it's not as bad against the markets for now. Why Microsoft avoided antitrust scrutiny that plagued the blah blah blah? Yeah, it's because our government's now run by big corporations and the CIA and the FBI. So, there's no democracy anymore. Crude oil is up an RN amount because Saudi Arabia, because I just watched the Greg Manarino video, Saudi Arabia is raising oil prices, right? Because they need to make money. Actually, everybody in the world needs to make money by pumping crude oil prices, artificially inflated. So, yeah, that's that. Let's see. Baidu, Mara, and Riot are all down, which makes sense because of the flash crash. Because the flash crash happened when the markets obviously were closed. So now it's got to compensate for that, which sucks. But you got to get it over with. So the dollar is slightly stronger. Okay, and then we're going to look at bonds. Is there anything in the front page? Microsoft compare the year. Most relevant market indicators the shape of the yield curve. That is true. We do have to worry about the yield curve. Okay. All right. And the good news is no one seems to know why Bitcoin did a flash crash. I guess that's like okay. I mean, they're still trying to blame it on like derivatives hunting. Like, people see long leverage long, so they tank the market on purpose to basically legally steal their money. New York City imposes vaccine mandate for all private sector employers. Blasio says, yeah, like this fucking asshole. I fucking hate him so much. And it's like another month. And then the incoming mayor of New York City, I don't think he's actually. He said he's considering it, but he hasn't done anything yet. And so far, people are still protesting it, but the media is like not covering. Like there was a bunch of protests in New York City the past couple of weeks, and especially during the weekend. And there was actually a lot of people too. And some of them even went to the Australian embassy that's located here and also protested the concentration camps and other abuses going on in Australia as well. So I don't know, but this fucking guy is pissing me off so much. So but I don't know. I don't know if Eric Adams is going to be any better. All right, so short-term bonds, yeah. So bonds are selling off. In fact, I didn't actually realize that the 10-year Treasury bond is actually very low in yield. It's when this thing hits like 1.58 or 1.61 or whatever, the 10-year yield. That's actually when it starts actually becoming kind of a problem. But it's actually in a very good range. So bonds are selling off a little bit, but stocks are also going up. So what this basically means is cash is leaving the debt market, which are these bonds, and they're all going into the stock markets essentially right now. And probably into crude oil as well. That's what we're seeing here. And people are still avoiding tech, essentially. Great, because when tech goes down, usually cryptos go down, which is very annoying. Alright, let's move on. Okay, alright, so 24-hour volume has stabilized back to around a little under 131 billion in volume. So before, when the flash crash was happening, this thing was going berserk. I mean, we're talking $250 billion in 24 hours as a reported number. But in actual fact, there was hundreds of billions of dollars. I don't know, I want to estimate $500 to $750 billion worth of trading by the big whales that were dumping all the crypto. It was pretty devastating, which is why I really thought, oh man, Black Swan event, these whales know what's coming and we don't. Oh man. So, we haven't heard anything so far, so hopefully it remains that way, right? Because on the one hand, they're trying to push the Omicron moronic variant so they can get the lockdowns, and that would be devastating for us in the short term. But a lot of people are resisting it and calling bullshit, so there's a tug of war going on right now. And obviously, everyone, as I repeatedly said, especially on Saturday, everyone does not want a lockdown. People, or at least enough people don't want it because they're getting very angry about everything. So, we'll see. All right, so Bitcoin's at 48.1K. Yeah, it's been kind of trading between 48 and 49K. Very frustrating. Ethereum's at 4K. Binance Coin's sitting at 555. Okay, yeah, just like the fake phone numbers in Hollywood. That's actually a legal thing. Like, you can't actually say a real phone number for obviously you don't want to get sued. So they designate 555 as the fake phone number. So that's why in some old Hollywood movies, especially, they always say 555 and then 5555 as, or 5111 or something. Right? But it always, the first three digits always have to start with 555. Let's see, Cardano. Yeah, I mean everything's gonna be doing shit. So yeah, XRP's down, Dogecoin's down. I still have that stupid lingering cough. It only activates when I'm actually talking. It's also probably because of the way I'm sitting as well. But otherwise, I feel fine. So Shiba Inu, yeah, 3,400 satoshis of $1. Crypto.com coins down, Polymatic. Yeah, everyone's just getting slaughtered here. Surprisingly, Pancake Swap's actually doing okay. I think they were at like 11 bucks, but we'll check. VeChain's at 8.4 cents. Internet Computer is not even worth mentioning. Filecoin's the same thing. Yeah, everyone is just getting decimated, man. Pancake Swap, $11.57. Yeah, I mean, you have a couple guys going up today, but yeah, that's actually a good sign. If Pancake Swap's going up, then hopefully that means Mdex coin will go up and everything else too. All right. Oh boy. All right, let's take a look. All right, let's see. I'm expecting the RSI to be even lower. Yeah, it is. All right, well, it went from strong sell to regular sell. So, yeah. So the blue line RSI has dropped to 2,500, negative 2,500. The red line is negative 1,600. It probably came up a little bit because of this giant red candle that we had, I think, Friday night or Saturday. And then it bounced back because Bitcoin went as low as like 42 grand. And then immediately bounced back to 49K. Yeah. So again, the technicals look very good for crypto, and well, for Bitcoin at least, but probably crypto across the board. Like this thing is way below the third blue line, and the RSI is like just getting more and more negative. So again, at some point, you're gonna run out of stuff to dump with. So this is a pretty nice correction, I would say, or mini correction, given the scale of what's happening in terms of price. So again, we just have to hope that there's not a black swan coming and we get the big hit, the big final hit. All right, that's the only risk that remains because if nothing happens, we should be able to pop off, and then with a little bit of luck, I guess. I don't even want to use the word luck. Plan B will be correct. We'll have Bitcoin at 100K at the end of this month, and then I'm gonna just cash all my shit out, all my options at least. Because I don't want to be holding any more options. I'm just gonna just stop doing it now, I think. Hey, Turtle Nugget, I'm glad you could make it. All right, so let's see. That was Bitcoin. I don't know. I guess we could try Ethereum. I don't hold any Ethereum obviously because I don't ever do high gas prices. But okay, so Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. It's between the second and bottom blue line up here, and the RSI is basically pretty much 0. So this is a 10 for the red line and negative 28 for the blue line. So Ethereum is actually doing really effing well. Wow. Okay. Yeah, see, look at that. The price was consolidating, but the RSI kept dropping. This is literally the best scenario. I'll read the chat in just a second. Because the best thing you want is a price that is stable, but the RSI gets weaker and heads towards 0. Because that basically means that there's going to be another hyper pump. I mean, that's fantastic. Like, I just wish every crypto that I got into did exactly what Ethereum's doing. But that's how strong it's doing. Binance Coin. And there's a little bit of wart stuck in my chest. Huh, I wish I could go to Cozy, but I never asked Nick to do it. I don't know. I don't really have that much of a big audience though. And I know Nick wants to bring in a big audience, but I wouldn't act. I actually don't mind. I would not mind streaming on Cozy anymore. I can't. I cannot explain why until certain dates pass. But at this point, I don't think I. It's not that I don't care anymore. It's that like, you know, things are just changing. I'll leave it at that. I can't specify just yet. But yeah, yeah, if I could stream on Cozy, yeah, I would do it. I don't know, I guess I could send him a message on Gab and just simply ask, and he'll just say yes or no or whatever. You know, because I'm pretty sure if I came to Cozy, I would probably be really the only financial channel streams, etc. that's on Cozy, right? Because everyone else already does political stuff. I wouldn't mind doing that too, but I would have to figure out something because obviously I'm still streaming on YouTube, so I want to make sure I try to still keep things clean. And it would be nice to actually see all the groypers actually say what they really want to say in the chat, and I'll just be entertained, you know. So, oh yeah, I guess I would have to set up some kind of donation thing, right? Because I could use a little bit of that money to either pay bills or buy more crypto, actually. So I don't know. Yeah, I'll think about it. You know, I'll think about it a little bit because I still have a lot of crap to deal with. So I want to make sure I deal with that first, and then maybe I'll send a. Well, I would have to send a message to Nick and then see what happens. Oh, by the way, did you actually see his thing on Elijah Schaefer and Sydney Watson? I already tweeted that out yesterday. That thing was so funny. Sydney was so angry. Like I mean, she kept her composure, but she's like, "Oh, what you say about women? I'm so offended." She kept making that face. And what's interesting is Nick asked her what being right wing means, and she could not actually answer that question. And it was like, huh. But I mean, I still like Sydney. I don't think I think she just doesn't really know any better. That's really what it is. I mean, a lot of us don't know any better, and that was on purpose too, because the tribals, you know, they really fucked us good, right? But you know, we're gonna fuck them back eventually. And oh yeah, but I know I gotta get back to this because of the chapters on YouTube. But David Revoy, the steroided guy that's working for the tribals and is like, you know, really conning grifter type. He was so mad at Nick Fuentes. That was, that was so funny. But I don't want to actually like get him to block me, so that's why I'm not really interacting with his Twitter. But yeah, he's so angry. He's so angry. Yeah, but yeah, but what was interesting was Nick said on his Telegram that he's already gone mainstream. He just hasn't made it public yet. So I don't know. I'm still processing the interview and like other things too. So, you know, I don't know. I'll just need. No. If you're here again tomorrow when I do my stream tomorrow after the market's closed, just make a reminder for me, and then maybe I'll have something a little bit new. But I just have a lot of things going on right now, so I just need to, you know, sort things out because I'm going to be making major decisions. You know, I know, yeah, God's supposed to be the one making decisions, but uh, you know, my money situation is not only stabilizing, but it's getting a lot stronger. Even though Metaverse Pro over here, Clown, is, you know, doing shit right now. So, and we'll talk about that in a sec. All right. So anyway, okay. So Binance Coin still heading towards zero. Pretty good consolidation here. RSI is basically going down. Of course, in between middle blue line and bottom blue line. All right, so that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I like that. All right, so that's pretty solid. What's another coin we want to do? We haven't done Dogecoin in a while. Let's see. What's up? What's happening with good old Dogecoin? See, the thing is, I also set myself Dogecoin to my fiat to crypto exchange, so I need to actually change that. Let me see, actually. I actually might need to actually trade it right now. Yeah, it's already a present. Oh, yeah, that's really effing good. Okay. Yeah, let me actually sell my Dogecoin right now. This is sell. I need 100%. And I want to set it to 16.5. This is on Chrome, so obviously you're not going to see this. Because I need to cash out. 49. Alright, you know what? I'll just do fucking this. Okay. I guess I could tell you guys how much I'm making, how much I'm pulling out here. No, I hate that it does that. Confirm. You gotta be kidding me. Man, all these trade bots are like really trying to screw me over, but let's see. 6549. You stupid F words. Alright, whatever. I'll just leave it at this and then whatever. But I should get back $2,671.48. So I don't want to actually say how many days it took me to get that because I don't want people to figure out how much money I'm really making. But yeah, it's a good amount, you know. So, and my credit card right now sits at $9,400. So I gotta pull out more money so my bank account doesn't drop below $5,000. Otherwise, I start paying my stupid idiot bank maintenance fees. Oh yeah, I didn't. Did I actually? Yeah, this is what I want. Dogecoin tether. Okay. All right. So Dogecoin's also looking very, very good. All right. Yeah, this thing is way below the bottom line, and yeah, the RSI is. It's a little weird, but it's definitely below 0. I guess I'll have to zoom out. Yeah, this actually makes sense because Dogecoin really hasn't done much ever since it hit its all-time high. And then, of course, we had like market weakness for quite some time. Of course, that's Shiba. I bet Shiba is like just dying here. Alright, zoom in a bit. Yep, below 0. Okay, we got. Alright, bottom line here. Oh yeah, if I stream on Cozy, I'm gonna need to restream the 15-16 bucks a month so I can get the custom RMTP link. Because Cozy would be considered a custom link. So, you know, I still want this to be on YouTube. Because I still need to try to keep growing the audience and then, you know, funnel them to, you know, True America first. Because obviously we need numbers, so. Alright, what did I do here? Alright, Shiba Inu. Alright, basically it is at the bottom blue line. It's very nice and perfect, actually. Oh, it's actually pretty nice. And of course below 0 RSI. Alright, so this is pretty much confirming what I already suspected. Dogs on Mars. Okay, this is even better. It's below the third blue line and we're pretty much at 0. With the blue line at the -0. Oh boy, Doglon's getting hit pretty hard. We're looking at, I guess that's 1,000 sub-satoshis of $1, because this thing actually has to go up to 9 digits instead of 8. So a satoshi is 8 digits. So I call a sub-satoshi anything beyond 8 digits, because I don't want to, because obviously I don't want to just keep pronouncing like, you know, up to like 12 decimal places. I'm just gonna like get a headache. In fact, I also don't know what the word is for it, so I just call it a sub-satoshi. I don't think Metaverse Pro, because I would love to have Metaverse Pro listed here, so we can actually start. Yeah, but Metaverse Pros is too new. I wonder if Baby Dog shows up here. Baby Dog Coin. Oh wow, it does. All right, so we got OK Exchange. Yeah, and Baby Dog's the same. Oh, this is actually good, very good data. Oh, I like this. All right, cool. We can actually track Baby Dog because I actually own all 3 clown coins now. Shiba Inu. What's the other one? Doglon Mars, and I actually came back to Baby Dog, but not a lot. Just like a couple. I actually have a few $100s in it, and then Hotbit has is paying 7% APY interest on this, so you know it's like okay, great. Because they still have the 12% slippage thing. So basically, if you buy or sell it, you lose 12% of your Baby Dog coins. So I now just buy it off a Hotbit and just deposit it and just get the interest and just avoid all that. So it's really, really nice. And it's also super ultra cheap. So when everything starts popping off, especially the meme coins, this thing will just be worth so much effing money. It's just like free money printer. And I do actually need to say that Keon the One recommended a new coin called Moon Inu. It's actually a really good coin. So I've already bought like a few $100s worth of it. Let me see. Moon. Let's see. It's also on the buy. Yeah, this is the one. So just go to Moon Inu BSC on Twitter, and then you can get all the links to their thing. Now, because it's very new, and I did listen to their Telegram, like the developer, I'll be chatting in a sec. The developer does seem pretty legit. So Moon Inu is basically baby Dogecoin. Like I'm actually receiving passive Moon Inu coins in my wallet right now. In my MetaMask. So, but there is a problem. When you buy, there's a 12% slippage, and when you sell it, there's a 15% slippage. So basically, you really should not sell. And when you buy, well, I mean, you're gonna have to wait for Hotbit. Bitmart exchange got hacked. Are you serious? I don't use Bitmart, but Bitmart exchange. Wait, let me make sure, because I'm going to mess up the auto chapters. But yeah, Baby Dogecoin's looking pretty good here. Yeah, a little bit beyond the bottom blue line and already negative RSI. This is perfect. So we just got to ride this stupid bear. Hackers take. Okay, we're going to actually save this for the news. Because I got to make sure that the auto chapters don't get screwed up. Alright, so right now I'm not farming on Mdex at all, but let's see, Meta BUSD is doing alright, and there's a new one called Defi Binance Coin. This thing is paying out like a gajillion dollars in interest. Wow. This is actually pretty nice. So, if you're not comfortable doing Metaverse Pro, you could still look into this. Now, I don't want to do the research on this. Well, I guess we could. Alright, so DEP. Let's see. I'm gonna need to go over here. It's Elijah. Yeah, the only reason why I followed him finally is he had Nick on the show, and he also stood up for Nick too when he got placed on the no-fly list and then revealed it. So Elijah's a solid guy. I think he's a solid guy. Also, he does have a. I can definitely see that he's coming more and more right wing, but he still has the creativity and empathy required to, not be too rigid, right? Because that's the natural flaw of us conservatives. So, it's really good what's happening. So, yeah, he definitely deserves my follow. You own any BTT coin? Oh, yeah, I actually did not mention this. A long time ago when I was staking on DLive, I used to own it, but I dumped it. But yeah, BTT is actually doing pretty well for some reason. So it's up a lot today. Yeah, you can see this nice little spike. But me personally, I don't really like Justin Sun or Tron because I don't like the way they do things. Even though they are actually legit. So, I don't know, you could probably get into that if you want to. Alright, so I'm checking out DEP. So I went to the wrong Twitter. I need to go to Mdex. Alright, so, because I have to do this for extra content on YouTube, so no, that's not right. Okay, here's DEP, and here's the info for Medium. Alright, so, Mdex posted a new, whatever, liquidity pool mining thing, and it's called DEP, or Deep Coin, with an A. This thing will run for 45 days. It's in Singapore, and it does like NFTs, and it's providing video games online. That's great. Let me see. We need a chart of this. So let's say I wanted to stake depth, right? I'm not going to, but let's say I wanted to, right? The first thing I need to find out. It's called Deepcoin. Deepcoin price. Let's hope they're on CoinMarketCap. Okay, so yes they are. We look at the symbol here, and we're gonna match it up with this one. Okay. So we go over to Mdex. So this is how you check. Alright, so this looks exactly, so this is Deepcoin or Depcoin. That's the symbol, and it looks exactly the same. So this is the correct one. DEA.SG. That's also another way I can check is, are the websites lining up? Because obviously the first thing you have to do is do that, because you don't want to buy a fake coin that's using the same name, and then you lose all your money, because that's how the scam works. DEA.SG. DEA.SG. It's just the Drug Enforcement Agency. That's effing hilarious. So they look pretty solid. All right, they were already ranked number 378. They've been around a long time. Oh wow, so this would be a very good coin. If I were to do this coin, I would buy this because they've been around a long time. So I know no real rug pull, right? I mean, rug pull risk is always there, but it's much lower because they've been around a long time. We already had a big high price, so the price is stable, and it's already bottomed out. Yeah, this would be a really good coin. And of course, it's down because everything else is down in the market. This is actually a very solid coin. Looks pretty nice. They have this weird whatever thing. Okay. And then the website looks okay. And it's got like Asian people because they're in Singapore. Which is also a good sign because that basically would tell me, okay, so they know how to code. They have the high IQ requirement. They possess the high IQ required to maintain stuff. All right, so that's all that matters. All right, so this is actually a very good project. Now, I'll have to maybe look at slippage and whatever, but because I'm not investing in this, I don't really care. And yeah, these rewards look really sick. Like, they're giving out a lot this month, and it's going to run for 45 days, so you can really enjoy some serious APY. Okay, so Mdex price. Oh God, this is the only See, this is why if you do Mdex, the first thing you have to do is like every 12 or 24 hours, you must claim your reward and turn that in a stable coin or Binance coin or something stable, because this thing went from 68 cents, now it's down to like 47.5 because, I mean, yeah, it's because of the flash crash. That's really the reason, but this thing is constantly getting killed. It'll eventually come back, but it's just too much. It's just too much. Oh shit. Chat is BTT coin increases their coin supply. You heard the news. Okay, that's good. Bit supply increased 90 trillion supply. BitTorrent will launch mainnet even December 12th. They will do one coin for 1,000 coins. Go there, BitTorrent Twitter, big news. Yeah, I'm not investing in BitTorrent because, again, I don't trust Justin Sun because the way he manipulates everything. And he's a multi-billionaire with a B. So, I mean, it's still legit, but yeah, I'm not going to invest in BTT or whatever. I don't want anything to do with Justin Sun or Tron shit. So, that level of manipulation is, I just don't want that. So, and on top of that, he has to cooperate with Beijing, I think. So, there's always that risk as well. All right, so we're done with Mdex for now. I mean, because again, all my DeFi money is now in Metaverse Pro, so I don't have to deal with any of this shit. But I'll still do this because it's good content, and I still want to be on top of this because let's say I'm wrong about Metaverse Pro, I get completely fucked. It's a rug pull or scam project. Then I got to go back to what I know is legitimate, which is Mdex. So I want to keep on top of that. But so far, and I'm on the Discord constantly, it's actually, I think the rug pull risk in this is actually lower, with each passing day. So, because it does look pretty legit. Again, I checked out Olympus DAO, which is the fork of this code. I mean, they forked from Olympus DAO. Yeah, it's all solid. It's all solid. Olympus DAO has been tried and tested for at least a year, I think. No, they came out April 1st of this year. So, yeah, this actually works for me. So I'm willing to take the risk, right? I don't want to say how much money I put in. If I put in a significant 5-figure amount into Metaverse Pro, and then I bought it when it was at 550. Now my shit's down 40%. But I am staking here. So I think eventually what I'll do is when I have so much, like basically if I come like close to a millionaire or it's clearly obvious I have like just an endless amount of money, I'll actually put a little bit of money in this dummy MetaMask account so I can actually show you the numbers, right? And then it'll be kind of cool. And of course, if this is a legit project, you'll actually see this thing like, let's I put 1 or 2 meta in here, and that's right now basically $330. So I'll turn $660 into like a gargantuan fortune. So, and if Nick is okay with me streaming on Cozy, I can, I don't know, do something nice for the Groypers. We'll do like crypto giveaways or some shit. So as a thanks for supporting my dumbass. All right, so I don't even know how to say this. All right, so we had the flash crash, and then I'm still observing this, but the total value deposited is going all over the place, and people and whales are just dumping this coin like crazy. And not surprisingly, the meta price is down 40% from when I bought it. Now the good news is it's still pretty stable. The risk-free treasury assets going up a little bit. The market value of the treasury assets is kind of going up and down, but ultimately it's kind of up. Pro call liquidity owned thing. I still don't fully understand this, but I just know that we want this number to be literally close to 100%, because that means the code owns all of this money that you see that's being generated, and that's how it's designed to work. Most of the Metaverse token DAO things are staked, 87.3 specifically. And then this thing just says, runway is basically, what do they say? The number can be sustained at a given rate. A lower APY equals a longer runway. I don't exactly know how they calculate this, but basically, if something runs out, like I don't even remember what the documentation said, but basically I don't have to worry about this because this thing is this APY, great, Binance Smart Chains, lovely. Fuck, I have to change my BSC router here. Okay, good. I got my money from my affiliate to crypto. Actually, I need to withdraw that money because it's going to take me because my credit card bill is due on the 10th. I need to, okay, select currency, US dollar, continue. Withdraw to my shit bank. Okay. Just give me a sec, guys. I have to withdraw. Like I said, I have like 11 trillion effing things to do. Withdrawal amount, bank account. Okay. But yeah, after all was said and done, and I was able to avoid the crazy hotbit withdrawal fees by using Dogecoin, yeah, I'm withdrawing $2,664.82. Maybe I should actually, I'm going to actually print this and post this on my Twitter. I'll think of something. And of course, I'm going to hide my information. All right, so I'm just going to leave that there. I'll do it later. Request withdraw. I'm going to make sure. Okay, and then I have to approve it on mine. Make sure my phone's not showing up here. Okay. Gotta go into here. All right, now God, this is so annoying. I have to admit, I do like this new phone that I bought. It's like so powerful. Okay, approve. Very nice. Okay. Very good. All right. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can't see this. Just want to make sure. Okay. Because I don't want to reveal what's going on. All right. All right. Very nice. I have finished that. Oh, okay, it worked. I'm still going to have to switch the BSC router, though. I'm going to switch the BSC router. Okay, expand view. Because I actually got this from the Metaverse Pro Discord. So the reason why it's lagging, because obviously everyone in the network is, buying and selling and doing, I'll read chat in just a second, is doing all the crazy shit, is because it's overloaded, right? It's just like this is what scaling problem literally means. So that's why everything's just lagging, because the website, because everything that's on the Binance Smart Chain network cannot draw data from the blockchain itself, because everyone's overloading it with like panic selling or panic buying. So one of the ways you get around that is you have to change something called a router. In your MetaMask settings or whatever trust wallet thing that you're using, networks. Okay, yep, bscrpc.com. All right, that's what I need. Where is extensions? Okay, MetaMask. Got it. I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay. Settings, networks, BSC mainnet. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. No wonder this shit's fucking dead. We're using the default one. Okay. New RPC. You are what? Are you do what? Okay. I gotta check to make sure that worked. Networks. BSC mainnet. Okay. BSCRPC.com. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, and you guys didn't even have to see that, so that was pretty nice. All right. So now it should stop lagging. All right. So okay. Yeah. What was I saying? Let me read Twitter because I don't remember where I was going with this. How can I make money investing in crypto? Um, I wish I could fucking type in the chat. All right. So do you know what? All right. Well, while you answer that, I'll keep going. But do you know what DeFi is? That's how I make my deal. That's how. There are a couple of ways. Obviously, you can buy and hold. You can trade, which obviously I never recommend. Don't trade. So you can buy and hold, and then for daily income, like I'm doing, you do something called DeFi or decentralized finance, and that's what I go over here. Oh man, I guess maybe I do need to do like a video. Oh, man, because there's a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how to farm DeFi income and farm like these crazy high APYs. Because basically what you have to do is you buy, let's say you wanted to do Mdex, right? And you want to take advantage of Defi. So you would have to basically get your MetaMask or Trust Wallet, right? Buy these tokens, combine them, and then deposit it here, right, on Mdex. You have to approve it, provide the liquidity, and then once you deposit your liquidity tokens by combining these coins, I'm really going fast, so which is why you need to YouTube this. Then after that, basically you get constant income, right? And then these are the estimates. So if I put in like $10,000 in this, I think let me see. Value locked is 40,000. So if I put in $10,000 into this, I would get I mean, see, I don't have anything approved here, so I don't have access to the real numbers. But let's say you would have, let's say by doing that, you would have like, I don't know, let's say you would earn like, I don't know, 5 to 10% of this number, this daily output. So Mdex, you would get like 663 point whatever Mdex coins every 24 hours. So you then pull that out by hitting the withdraw button, and then immediately use your pancake swap usually to turn your Mdex. Well, actually, you would go here, right? You swap this shit out. I would let's say I have Mdex, and then in my case I choose Binance dollar because especially right now because things are going down and people are fearful and going berserk. So let's say I had 661 Mdex coins after 24 hours of staking for 10 grand. I would actually get around $314 in $314 real Binance coin. And then there's a slippage tolerance. I'm not going to go over that. You do want to be careful about this price impact because this is basically money that you automatically lose by trading, right? So, it's still not too bad. So out of $314.38.3, I still get $312.80. That's why it says minimum received. And it tells you the route. So your Mdex would be by the network when you click. So if you did all the things and approve it, it'll go from Mdex to wrapped Binance coin to Binance dollar. Whew. Oh boy. How can okay, Metaverse Pro calculator at Metaverse Pro Calc. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I do use the calculator here. Yeah. We will go over that. So that's like a brief overview. So that's really how, like, it definitely sounds complicated at first, but you'll understand it. So just try to like go on YouTube and just type in DeFi, right? DEFI, how to make money, right? You can do how to make money Mdex or Pancake Swap. I'm pretty sure there are video tutorials. We could just check right now. How to make money DeFi Mdex. Let me see if someone did a. Wait. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. My thing's on the front page, and yet it just says 2 viewers, which is bullshit. Okay, this is okay. Mdex tutorial and overview. So this is probably pretty good. No copyright music. All right, so yeah, you can look at this. Yeah, see, he's going into the thing. Probably he's using stupid Ethereum. I do not like Ethereum. He's also using Hiko blockchain. I don't know what that is, but I know Hiko is very big on Mdex. I just stick with Binance Smart Chain. So you can look at something like this. All right, because I can't chat in. How do I access my chat? View in live control room. Okay, so I just posted in the chat that YouTube link. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm getting completely different numbers. Like, it's saying that no one's watching it, but clearly people are watching this. It makes literally no sense. So, yeah. So that's like a very quick whatever, but I really don't want to do my own video on this, especially since I have to actually put money in, which I don't want to be doing. Do I like Prime XBT? I don't know. I think I heard of it, but I don't know anything about it, so I don't have an opinion of it. YouTube thinks I'm a bot. Feels bad, man. Yeah, see, you're in the chat. Yeah, I don't know what the freaking hell is wrong with YouTube. I'm not sure if I'm shadow banned either. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not surprised. No KYC. Oh, if Prime XPT is an exchange and they've been around a while and people are not complaining about withdrawals in like a scam accusation way, as in a very large amount, then yeah, that's probably a fine exchange. This is just my initial guess, just based on what little he told me. But I don't know anything about Prime XPT, so maybe Google Prime XPT scam and then Prime XPT withdraw scam. So, all right. So what I want to say. So, all right. So right now, Metaverse Pro is what I'm hoping from the way it looks is stabilizing, because this coin is dumping because whales are dumping their whole deposit value, blah, blah, blah. So if this number keeps going down, the price is going to keep going down because people are dumping the coin. So, but it does look like, it's starting to slow down, thank God, and stock markets are doing pretty well still, I think, right? Yeah, I mean, Dow is popping off. NASDAQ is even popping off after being negative. So it's looking like the fear is finally going away. People, smart money is buying the dip because they know it's all bullshit, right? The Omicron moronic variant's bullshit. So that means this should eventually recover as well. So this bodes well for me. This bodes very well. So I don't know anything about these bonds, but I do take a look, especially the negative yield bonds. All right, because the bond price is actually more expensive than the price of Meta. It took me a while to figure out what the market price is in here. So if I were to buy this retarded Binance dollar bond, I would be losing 2.28%. So what's the point of buying these things? So, yeah. All right, so that's Metaverse Pro. It's looking pretty good. Boy, we are. How long is this thing? 50? Yeah, we're going to be here a while. All right, let me take a look. For a second there, I thought that was a group of gay people posing for Fortnite. Okay, yep. All right, so Bitcoin sentiment comparable to a funeral. Yeah, we already know that because Fear and Greed Index is, excuse me, completely borked. Binance Smart Chain and Animoca brands form a $200 million fund for GameFi projects. That's very good. So, I don't know. I don't really. I mean, we already know enough. All right. I don't know. I don't really feel like, because the stream's gone on really long, I don't really want to do too much news. DEX aggregate trading value surges to new highs. Yeah, of course, because of the flash crash. Singapore suspends exchange BitGets license over K-pop coin promotion. Well, that's pretty funny. Axel Inu token pre-sale to go live soon. Nope. Dogecoin Capital launches. Yeah, so make sure you, I mean, some of you would have to rewatch the replay, but definitely check out, let me see, maybe he's got something new too. Make sure you check out Moon Inu BSC because Keon the One from Greg Manario's channel recommended this. And his gem of the week, he called this the gem of the week, have always done very well. He's so far 100% correct. And he already talked with the developer of this on Discord and Telegram. Sounds like a solid guy, and I also listened to it yesterday afternoon. Yeah, I think this is a legit project. Now, he does tend to be apparently a liberal guy. He's like retweeting AOC, which doesn't make me happy, but he does seem like a nice person. So that means he knows how to code and stuff, so I'm willing to tolerate it. Because, I mean, again, at this point, I guess I don't really care because, you know, there's only one thing that matters, and that's resisting the mandates, just like Andre Wang says. I have to be careful what I say because I don't want this shit to get banned, right? But just resist the mandates and everything that comes from that and what's causing it. That's the only issue that matters. Now, I don't think that, all right, but it is the most important issue. So, you know, whatever manpower we can throw at this, at the fucking evil tyrannical system to slow them down or even stop and resist them, you know, I'm all for it. So, does he wear the coding socks? I don't know what that means. He's just some guy on his guy is on his on the Telegram for Moon Inu. I already closed it out. On his Telegram for Moon Inu, he put a link to his Twitter account. He's been around a long time. He's got like, you know, 16 or 30,000 followers or something. So, but yeah, I don't know what you mean by coding socks. Bitcoin could drive people nuts for months with the 53. Yeah, it drives me nuts. How to choose a secure DeFi wallet explained. Oh, so that could be good for you. Okay, I can't even scroll up the chat anymore. So that could be good for you if, you know, you can learn more about DeFi there. Bitcoin whales with fresh coins that change and repeat of behavior before. Oh my god. We're definitely going to have to read this. Oh, this is really fucking bad. Okay, we'll do CoinDesk here. Okay. Alright, we're not going to read that then. I mean, alright, let me, virtual injection Snoop Dogg sells for 4. Yeah, somebody bought an NFT virtual real estate next to Snoop Dogg for $450,000 in Ethereum. I mean, NFTs are so super hot, super hot. Bug and Solana token lending kind of fixed, more than 2 billion made exploitable. Oh boy. Bitmart loses 200 million in a hack. All right, we're gonna read that in a sec. Gary Gensler says crypto markets are open to manipulation. Investors are vulnerable. Yeah, go F yourself. Crypto kind of loses billions in market downturn. Value locked and DeFi slips 5% 24 hours. Automated market makers like PancakeSwap and Rebase tokens take double-digit losses. Yeah, Rebase tokens are Metaverse Pro. And that's already true. But we already talked enough about that, so. But there's also an interesting picture as well. So if everybody just left this platform, yeah, I really like this picture. All right, let's see. I mean, I guess we'll do the shitty article first. Bitmart CEO has confirmed what the company is calling a security breach. This is why you don't want to leave money on your exchanges. The one exception might be Hotbit because they're pretty secure, but it's still kind of a problem. So you gotta be careful because because big exchanges do get hacked, and then your money, you just lose all your money, right? Like in this case, people lost a cumulative 196 billion. I'm gonna refresh my buffs on a request to make sure my guys aren't dead. So you always gotta be careful. So storing your own shit. A tweet from security analysis from Pexio called attention. Okay. Hacker has been systematically using the Dex 1 inch to swap the stolen hash for the cryptocurrency Ether and using a secondary deposit into a privacy mixer tornado cash. And it'll be hard to track. We're trying to report this hack is fake news, so they try to deny it. We're going to have a security breach. I need a date. Founder and CEO of Bitmart. Again, some percentage will be very soon. We're not going to treat security set on our operating channel with proper permission. We'll use our own funding to cover the incident and compensate. Okay, so the good news is the guy is going to compensate his users from his own money, which is the correct thing to do. Wow. Because I know Bitmart's pretty big. I don't use it, so I think they are worth billions. So they'll be able to eventually recover. Yeah, he's very lucky that he only lost 196 billion. So that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, let's get to the big one. Bitcoin whales move fresh coins to exchanges in repeat behavior before 40K. Oh my God, this is, yeah, we're gonna be taking another big hit. Oh God. Large volume trader moves point to concerns that a fresh Bitcoin price dip could still occur. Yeah. Bitcoin whales may be planning to sell at short notice at Bitcoin, okay, in a daily quick market, on-chain, crypto warrants. Alright, they're depositing a large amount of Bitcoin on exchanges. Data points to whales increasingly eager to sell. Okay, exchange whale. Can you tell me the effing actual numbers? Before Saturday's dip, the metric spike. Yeah, I already talked about this on Saturday. Basically, what's happening is a large amount of Bitcoin whales are moving their Bitcoins that they've been holding for a while onto centralized exchanges. So, like for example, Hotbit or Coinbase or whatever, Kraken, and then dumping the whole thing on the spot market. Whales are still depositing Bitcoin exchanges. Exchange whale reached over 95%. Okay. Open interest in futures fell dramatically at the end of last week, but debate remains whether they're flushing out enough to save price from further losses. Okay. I love how this piece of shit article is not actually telling us how much is moving. Okay. Alright, I don't care about Bitcoin futures. Alright, so this waste of asshole time literally did not tell us the real numbers. So let's hope that news Bitcoin's got crypto quant. I'm pretty sure they have to have a Twitter. Maybe they posted their numbers here. Exchange reserve spiked before the drop and now on decreasing trend. Good. The futures market starting to cool off. Okay. Exchange whale reach over now. Taker. Buyer remains aggressive. Whales are still depositing Bitcoin to exchanges. Whale pro chart. Go away. No, this is the price of Bitcoin. Yeah, fuck. I don't have access to it. It's not the right time to BT. What is that? What does that acronym mean? Futures market still bearish. Stable anticipation. I'm trying to figure out what this number is. This was December 4th. This was from 2 days ago. Miners are still holding, of course. Oh, great. So freaking annoying. Let me try and see if I missed something here. I mean, the only thing that we have is exchange ratio whale thing again. Because we know that this dump, that the flash crash that happened was caused by around 43,000 Bitcoins being dumped on the open market. Exchange whale ratio. Oh man. Yeah, it's not looking good. The period where the majority of the markets are only expecting further downside to happen. Okay, just like 3 weeks ago, majority were expecting a parabolic run to happen in December. Yeah, well, it's not going to happen. Okay, the future started throughout the past 6 months. I've been adding a contrast to whales and Bitcoin price corrections from earlier in 2021. Yeah, we don't actually have any data. We only know that whales are still dumping more fucking Bitcoin. So there's a couple of reasons. Oh, one thing I realized, maybe they're just scared that like 2017, this will be a repeat of 2017, so they're just dumping crypto now because they say, oh, it's the end of the year. Also, there's also rebalancing issues too. So you have to take your profit before the end of the year. So that could be another contributing factor as well. Well, unfortunately, we don't have any real data except that what is it called? Bitcoin exchange whale ratio is just back up to 95%. So they're still moving more Bitcoins, but we don't know how much. This sucks. So if I had to guess, if they're going to do the same thing they did last Friday, they'll probably wait till Friday night later this week to dump everything again. Yeah, so that really sucks. So that means this week is going to be... So if I had to guess, it'll be flat, maybe go up a little bit, and then it'll dump again. Yeah, this is so frustrating. Is there not anything on Cointelegraph? Because this is actually a big... Cause I could have sworn I read this somewhere here. Crypto, okay. Okay. Popular. Berkshire, Bitcoin slips, DeFi Con. Crypto Conference DeFi Con 2021 to be hosted. Hey, I live right here in Brooklyn. Okay, we'll be donating to charity as a crypto and NFTs are designed by Mint now. I mean, I could actually go to something like this. How much is a ticket though? They'll probably require me to wear a stupid mask. They might even enforce the stupid fucking mandate. I cancel. I don't want to connect to this. Alright, you know what? I'll just pass. It doesn't really matter. But it's good that they have something like that. Yeah, please do a Groper tutorial for DeFi. Okay. Oh, you're still here. Yeah, because YouTube is saying that no one's watching this stream, or there's one person, but there's clearly more than like 2 people. Yeah, but I would have to. I mean, if Nick lets me be on Cozy, you know, then yeah, I'll do it. So I have to figure out how do I do it though. Oh fuck! That means I have to do, like deposit. I have to deposit Binance coins. So I could pay the gas fee, and then I would have, yeah, and then I also have to hide my shit because I probably have to do display capture so you could actually see my MetaMask. I don't know. I'll have to think about it because I don't know. I'll message Nick in like a week or two, I guess. You know, and I'll see what he says. Because if I can't be on Cozy, then I will be much less inclined to do it because it's pretty complicated. You know, so I don't know. Maybe I could take one of my Bitcoin Cloud World days to do the tutorial instead. You know. All right. Well, we pretty much went over just about everything, and because this video is an hour and 8 minutes long, I'm gonna have my work cut out for me when creating the thingy majigs chapters on YouTube. So yeah, but all right. So I was hoping that the worst was over, but unfortunately, after reading this article, it does look like we'll have to brace for another flash crash. Oh my God. The only good thing is everything will be so oversold that, you know, I don't know, because we don't have access to how many Bitcoins are actually moving. Let me try Glassnode. Maybe they've got something. Looking to advance. No, I don't care. Yesterday was Cascade's second largest single day event in 2021, bested only by the May 19th crash in sheer size. Oh boy. Assessing the Bitcoin sell-off. Oh, actually, when I... no, I don't want to do that. It's fine. Bitcoin holders realize the third largest on-chain capitulation history. Okay. Wow. Wait, I need to read this. Very good info today, yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, I always make really good info. The problem is because I'm an actual, based Asian groiper, I get no promotion from Con Inc. F-words. That's just how it goes. But you know what? God and Jesus and the truth is it's really the only thing that matters. So, I got to align with that. All right? My money, my maybe eventual fame, if God intended for that to happen, all that stuff will eventually be meaningless, right? Especially when I drop dead. Hopefully that never happens. And then, I'll go over to heaven and then spend eternity up there. So, you know. But sadly, a lot of people don't understand that, and they get a little bit too caught up in this world, which I understand. I mean, I still have attachment to this world in some form, but at least I'm aware of it. So, like after I caught the flu, like last week and a couple of weeks ago, actually, I guess I could say that I actually went to the hospital. So it really sucked. It was like, oh man. So, you know, during that time, because I couldn't do much because I felt so sick, you know, I was like, yeah, my ego is a real problem, right? My ego is really my number one enemy right now. So it's getting tougher to deal with it, because obviously Satan knows that he's about to lose me forever. So, I got actually, that's actually my priority in life aside from making money so I could pay my bills, right? So my number one priority in life right now is to kill that ego that's in me, and then I can finally be 100% free, and I will have perfect peace, as GLP would say, which sucks because I mean, it also sucks as I was hoping GLP would be appearing today, but yeah, he's still sick, so he's running a replay. Bitcoin holders realize the third. I'll read in chat in a sec. The third largest on-chain capitulation in history over the weekend, with over 2.18 billion in realized losses. Okay, so it's pretty big. The short-term holder I don't even know what that is. Metric on the other hand shows very significant losses were realized by this cohort. I don't even know what this is. Short-term holder. So people who just bought Bitcoin took a hit. I think that's what it's saying. Bitcoin exchange inflows only hit 2,000 and 3,200 Bitcoins, which meaningful is small in comparison to May of greater than 10K. With almost 25% futures contract closed, we can determine that a leverage flushout is the most likely sell side driver. Muted inflows. Okay, so we do have, this was 9 hours ago. This is exactly what I was looking for. So how is the whale ratio 95% if it's only 2 to 3,200 Bitcoins? That's like not really that much. I'm actually going to retweet this. Bitcoin whale ratio as reported by Crypto Quant is 95% or higher, just like Flash Crash last week. This data below, I can't have to use one of these things. Not a down arrow. Yeah, this one. This data below says the total actual Bitcoins is much lower, 2K to 3,200 Bitcoins. Next dump hopefully will be less severe than Friday's flash. I gotta farm those hashtags. Flash crash. Do I still have any more room? I'm glad that Twitter was nice enough to improve the thing here to 300 characters. I think is the limit, right? All right, let me put this on Gab as well. All right, so this is what we're looking for. All right, so that's actually not too bad. The problem is we don't know if that's. I'm pretty sure there might be more. Well, let me see. I can look at the picture actually. Net transfer volume from and to exchanges. All exchanges, 7-day moving average. All right, so we had a high inflow. What the fuck? The flash crash was actually caused by just a few. No, this is contradictory info. Well, we can turn that leverage the likely driver. Yeah, these guys are saying the same thing, that the only driver is to kill leveraged longs. But you don't dump 500 to 750 billion dollars worth of cryptocurrency just to make a couple $1 billion. Though I guess to them that might be worth it. Yes, he is. Swedish song about that you can't bring with you to heaven. I don't know what that song is, but yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it says that in the Bible somewhere too. Bitcoin futures markets experienced significant deleveraging. This was December 4th. 5.4 billion open interest was closed on December 3rd. Wow, a 25% decline in futures open contracts. Yeah, this is why I gotta get out of options, because of shit like this. DeFi is literally the only way, because the tribals are probably just stealing everyone's money like they always freaking do. Okay, and then I'm getting old data. Alright, I mean, we're just gonna have to see what happens. Hi, vey. Where are we at? An hour and 16 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna get pretty hungry soon. It's already 11 o'clock. I don't know, I gotta do. I don't know, I think I did most of my stuff that I needed to do. Maybe I'll do my final set of weights as well. But yeah, I'm starting to get hungry. So I will see you all tomorrow, and then I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about the DeFi tutorial thing. One last thing, because since I want to do this for the Groypers, can I actually 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Okay. I'm checking to see if this is actually flagged, because I actually want to put the word Groyper in here. Let's try this here. Mormon Groyper gets mad when I call him a Nazi. Yeah, obviously that's Scooper Season 2. Eric Clone gets exposed in an impromptu debate. Okay, so why is this ranking for Groyper? Eric Stryker is not a Groyper. Reject fire, Groyper, anti-vax. Yeah, I mean, most of these things are pretty negative. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to put the word Groyper at the end of the YouTube title and see what happens. Let me see. Is there any positive things? No, it's a negative story. Okay, that's the Guile theme. Okay, so this seems to be okay. 8 months. Groyper, the AP, I don't know what that is. I was mentioning Pato. Okay, so that's Beardson and Jaden. Groyper season 562. Yeah, I think I'll be okay if I include the word, because I'm gonna do like, you know, how to make money, DeFi, Mdex, Metaverse Pro tutorial, and then throw in the word Groyper in there. All right. Okay. All right. So anyway, I'll have to like figure out the mechanics, because I also just got my music commission too. I mean, it's not nearly as good as the first music that McGill made for me, so I gotta work on that. Oh, God, no wonder I don't want to do any work today. I got like 50 trillion million things to do. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Just watch the replay if you need all the info, because I went over like 11 million things. And then yeah, I'll send Nick a thingy, a DM on Gab, and then I'll have to wait and hear from him back. Yep, no problem. Thanks for being here, Flynn. So see you all tomorrow after markets close, and I am out of here.